Hello, my friends. So for small groups today, we are talking about patterns. Now, we do patterns a lot, especially when we do calendar. There's always a certain pattern that we're following for the month. Well, there's a whole lot of different patterns, and we've already learned a lot of them. So we're going to review some patterns, and then you are going to make a pattern of your own, and you're going to shape it into a candy cane. So you're going to make a candy cane pattern today. And parents, all you'll need for this is just a piece of paper, and you can draw the shape of a candy cane. And also what I did is I cut little square pieces of construction paper. You can have your child cut them out, or you can pre-cut them for your child, either way. But this will be for them to make their candy cane pattern. All right, friends, so let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna review our patterns. So I have some pieces of paper here, and it's going to tell me what kind of pattern that I need to make, because we know that there's a lot of different kinds of patterns. And what makes it a pattern is the fact that it keeps going and going and going. It keeps repeating, repeating, repeating. So the first pattern that we're going to look at is an A-B pattern. And an A-B pattern is real easy, because you're using two different colors or two different objects, and you just keep repeating it. So let's make an A-B pattern with my Unifix cubes here. So since it's an A-B pattern, I'm going to pick two colors. So let me see. I think I'm going to pick the color green. And then I'm going to pick the color red. So let me get all my Unifix cubes ready so that way I can create my A-B pattern. Now, what I'm going to do is, since I need to make an A-B pattern, the reds are going to be my A, the greens are going to be my B. So I'm going to start off with red, green. That's going to be my pattern. That is going to be my A-B pattern. It's going to keep repeating, repeating, repeating. Red is A and green is B. So I have red, green, red, green, red, green. What needs to come next? I have red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, and that's my A-B pattern. It keeps going and going and going. Red and green is my pattern, and I just repeated it until I went all the way down with my red and green. So now let's take a look at another pattern that I could make using both red and green, but I'm going to make it in a different way. I'm going to create, instead of an A-B pattern, I'm going to make an A-B-B pattern. So I'm still going to use red, I'm still going to use green, but I'm going to use it in a different way. Red is still going to be A, B is still going to be green, but how many greens am I using this time? I'm using two greens because my pattern this time is A-B-B. I'm going to have red, green, green be my pattern, and it's going to keep going and going and going. So I have red, green, green, red, green, green, red, green. What comes next? Green. So here is my A-B-B pattern. Red, green, green, red, green, green, red, green, green. It keeps going and going and going. Now, I'm going to make another pattern. using the same colors, but again, instead of it being ABB, I'm going to have it be AAB this time. So this time, I'm going to need how many reds? 2, and I'm just going to need 1 green. So here's my red, here's another red, and my green. This is my AAB pattern, red, red, green. So it just changed a little bit. So let's finish this pattern. Red, red, green, red, red, green, red. Oop, I need another red. Red, green. So here's my AAB pattern. Red, red, green, red, red, green, red, red, green. And it keeps repeating, repeating, repeating. Well, now let's talk about one more pattern that we haven't really practiced doing. We mentioned it before, but now let's take a look at it. Instead of using 2 colors, I'm going to use 3. This pattern is called the ABC pattern. So I need 3 different colors. I already have red and green. So now I'm going to pick another color. I think I'm going to choose white. So let me get all of my white cubes ready. So that way we can create the ABC pattern. All right, here's my ABC. I'm going to keep red as my A, green as my B. This time my C is going to be white. So here's my ABC pattern. Red, green, white. That's what's going to keep going and going and going. Red, green, white. So let's finish it. Red, green, white. Red, green, white. Red, green, white. So here's my ABC pattern. It's just like an AB pattern, except instead of 2 colors, I'm using 3. Red, green, white. Red, green, white. Red, green, white. ABC, ABC, ABC. Just like that. We know a lot of patterns. Way to go. High five. Awesome. Now it's your turn. You are going to create your pattern and you're going to make it into a candy cane. So once you have all your materials ready, you're going to create your very own pattern. So what you're going to need are some little square pieces of paper. Now, you need to think about, what do you want your candy cane's pattern to be? You have to decide what it's going to be so that way you know what you're going to need to have. So I decided I want to make my pattern be red, green, green, red, green, green. So I only need 2 colors. If you want to make an ABC pattern, then you're going to need to cut out 3 different colors. But I didn't want to make an ABC pattern. I wanted to make a red, green, green pattern, ABB pattern. So once you have your little pieces ready, you have your candy cane drawn out, you're gonna need a glue stick also, so that way you can glue your pieces together to make your candy cane pattern. So I already know what pattern I want to make mine. Red, green, green. So I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna put some glue on my red, green, green, that's my pattern. That's what's gonna keep repeating, repeating, repeating. Red, green, green. So I need another red. red, green, green. Here's my other green. So that's what it's gonna look like. That's how you're gonna create your own candy cane pattern. You're gonna keep going and going until your candy cane is all the way complete. And when you're done, make sure to show me and make sure to tell me what kind of pattern you made. Once you're done, tell me, what is your pattern? Because my pattern is red, green, green. That's what keeps repeating, repeating, repeating. All right, my friends, have fun making your candy cane pattern. Bye.